the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
First down, Fields. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On second down, it's Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. Fields to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. That's
quickly out to Williams. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll go right back to Laporta. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Now Gibbs. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and 5. Back to throw is Fields. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They go play action with Fields. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Saints will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. To return, it's Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Fields now. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He gets that complete to Cedric Wilson. Down to the 10. And he will score. Cedric Wilson. Touchdown Saints. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints move out on top 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Fields. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
23 yards on that pass play. First down, Detroit. Now, Fields. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Third down coming up. To throw is Fields. He's got his man right side. It's complete.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. 14-7 is our... Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw again with Purdy. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury. Certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Purdy going to put it up again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Play action now for Fields. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. To throw is Fields. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. 3rd down. Purdy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
3rd and short. Purdy. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Fields now to throw on first down. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
First down. Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Second down. It's Fields. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. The Lions call their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice this pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. Again in the air for Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Brings up third down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the give, this is Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Shotgun snap to Purdy. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They go play action with Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 18 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Williams in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Third and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. The 43-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Play action now for Fields. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Fields now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Purdy now on 2nd down. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. A 1st down throw for Purdy. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Back to the air again is Purdy. And he will score. Game on. Cedric Wilson. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, they are picking away this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back?
This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. He's inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
And in a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, it's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Fields on 2nd and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Fields. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Detroit.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Shaheed in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever...
Jahmyr Gibbs inside the 30. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Kamara. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. On the ground, it's Kamara. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.